Good morning, grade 10 students. This is Mrs. Pascale. Today's date is March 10, 2020. Our lesson title is Factoring to Solve a Quadratic Equation in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. It's section 9.4 in your books. The objective of this section is to solve a quadratic equation by factoring it. The first type of quadratic equation is with leading coefficient 1. Example 1. In order to solve 1x squared minus 2x minus 35 equal to 0, we need to factorize it first, then solve it. How can we factor this? The best way to factorize this equation is by using the sum and product principle. The sum of two numbers is represented in the equation by -2. The product of two numbers is represented by -35. So we need to think about two numbers where their product is -35 and their sum is -2. Since the product is a negative number, so one of these two numbers should have a negative value, and the second one should have a positive value. Think about it. What numbers can you find? It can be 5 and -7. Let's check it. 5 multiplied by -7 gives -35. 5 added to -7 gives -2. So the numbers are 5 and -7. These two numbers should be used in the factorized form to get x plus 5 into x minus 7 is equal to 0. Now we have the factorized equation in the form of x plus 5 into x minus 7 equal to 0. Every time we have this type of equations, we need to solve it by taking each factor equal to 0. Why we need to solve it by this way? Since the product of two factors gives a 0 value, so at least one of these factors or even both of them should be 0. So we take x plus 5 equal to 0 or x minus 7 equal to 0. By solving these two equations, we get x equal -5 and x equal 7. So the final solutions are -5 and 7. Let's take a second example. Example 2. It's 1x squared plus 3x minus 28 equal to 0. Again, the leading coefficient is 1. The sum is plus 3. The product is -28. So we need to think about two numbers where their product is -28 and their sum is 3. These two numbers can be +7 and -4. Let's try it. 7 multiplied by -4 gives -28. And 7 added to -4 gives +3. So the numbers are +7 and -4. We use these numbers in the factorized form to get the equation x plus 7 into x minus 4 is equal to 0. The product of two factors is 0, so at least one of these factors is 0. By solving these two equations, we get x equal negative 7 and x equal to 4. So the final solutions are negative 7 and 4. To apply what we've learned for today, you need to solve the following equations. Please note that all previous examples and the following one should be noted on your classwork copybooks. Thank you.